Working with individual cells in VBA is useful, but many operations in Excel affect entire structures, whole rows, or entire columns. These larger-scale manipulations are especially important in financial models, where formatting, clearing, inserting, or deleting must be applied consistently across a full dataset. In this lesson, we demonstrate how VBA interacts with full rows and columns, using column B as our anchor point. We begin with row 2, accessed by referencing cell B2 and then expanding that reference to the entire row. The macro applies bold font to the entire row and sets a light background color across all its cells. Even though we start from B2, the formatting spreads across the full width of row 2, ensuring that headings or summary rows are styled uniformly. Next, we shift our focus to column B, beginning at cell B3. Here, the macro modifies two key structural properties of the entire column. First, it widens the column so that its contents display more clearly. Then, it changes the font color for every cell in the column to blue. These changes apply from top to bottom, affecting every existing and future entry in column B. We then move to row 5, again starting from B5, but extending the operation to the entire row. In this case, the row is fully cleared. All values, formulas, formatting, and comments across row 5 are removed. This resets the entire row to Excel's default state and is useful when preparing templates or resetting input sections. After that, the macro performs a different kind of clearing operation, this time on the entire column B, accessed through cell B1. Here, only formats are removed. The values in column B remain intact, but any colors, fonts, borders, and number formats are reset. This is a practical technique when consolidating inconsistent data into a clean, uniform style. Next, we return to rows and apply a structural change to row 7. Deleting the entire row removes it completely from the sheet and shifts all rows below it upward. This operation reshapes the worksheet layout, so it must be used carefully to avoid unintended movement in data tables or schedules. Finally, the macro inserts a new blank row above row 9. All existing rows from row 9 downward are pushed one row lower, making room for the new empty row. This is a common technique when building reports where new sections need to be dynamically inserted. By this point, we have seen how EntireRow and EntireColumn affect structure, formatting, and content across the worksheet. Row 2 has been formatted, column B resized and recolored, row 5 cleared, column B's styling reset, row 7 deleted, and a new row inserted above row 9. Working with full rows and columns enables VBA to manage worksheets at scale. Instead of targeting individual cells, we manipulate entire structures, improving speed, consistency, and clarity across the entire workbook. In financial modeling, where layout and readability are crucial, mastering these operations is essential.